So I started reading this book. It's called Manslaughter Park by Teresa Price. It's also based on a book that Jane Austen has published. It's called Mansfield Park. But when she published that book, it's way in the 18th or 19th century. This is like way before I picked up this book, meaning I didn't know it was based off on a original writer like Jane Austen herself. For those who don't know who Jane Austen is, she's basically a writer from United Kingdom. She specifically grew up in a village in England, and she published books such as Mansfield Park, like I mentioned, Emma, Pride and Prejudice, and more. So, about the book, I'm really disgusted. And I know, especially in that particular society, it's been normalized. So, let me give you guys a little bit of insight of what the book is about. This book specifically, not Mansfield Park. So, it's basically about a girl, Fanny, and she's poor, you know. She's been sent to a wealthy family of hers from her aunt's side around 9 years ago. Eventually, her uncle dies by falling down the stairs, and she believes her uncle's death was no accident. She believes that it was premeditated, and she's basically finding out who did it and why was he killed. And I guess you can say it was distinctive to her because everyone else believes that her uncle's death was an accident, but she and I guess Edmond, which I'm about to get into in a second, her and him believe that her uncle's death was no accident. So, I was reading a specific chapter. I forgot which chapter it was. And as I was reading it, the narrator goes ahead and says, technically they're cousins. To me, there's no technically. It's either they are cousins or they're not cousins. So I had to close the book for a second, search up, and apparently her love interest, which is Edmond, they're first blood cousins. They're first cousins. My only question is why? Like I said before, I know it's a different society and it's normalized because this takes place in the 19th century. But it's crazy. I mean, that's really crazy. Like, out of all the people in the world, you're your cousin. But then again, I'm not surprised, especially in the United Kingdom, specifically monarchy, where kings and queens, they marry their cousins, their brothers, sisters, or maybe Cleopatra marrying her brother. So, I want to say I was surprised, but at the same time, I'm not. It kind of made me feel more disgusted because their mothers are sisters. And again, I'm going to keep pointing this out. 19th century, when this was taking place, the story. It's been normalized because this happens particularly in England. Why? And of course, I know that's not the whole point of the book. The whole point is for Fanny to find out who killed her uncle and get justice, but Man. And of course, I can just stop reading the book, but it's gotten to a point where I'm on chapter 9. So I got to see it through and finish the book. Let me check how many chapters it has. I believe it has over 20 chapters, which is common for novels. '23. Yeah, so around like 23 chapters, and there's more to read after that. Common for novels or maybe memoirs. But yeah, if you're into murder mystery, psychological thriller, whatever the case may be, I guess you can read this book only if you want to. I'm not really pressuring you. I just read this out of curiosity. And because of the cover, it's pretty. But yeah, so that's weird as fuck. But hey, I chose the book. Doesn't mean that I knew that they were cousins at first. But yeah, that's it. See ya.